This is Google's own GitHub page this morning. Free tier, 60 requests a minute, 1000 requests a day. Sounds great? Now scroll to the announcements on the exact same repo. June 18th, Gemini CLI has stopped serving requests for individual accounts. It's been dead for almost 2 months, and the page advertising the free tier is still up. Every best free Google AI tools article is still recommending it. That's the problem with free Google tools. Google ships them fast and kills them quietly. So today I audited the whole shelf. 15 free Google AI tools. The 15 every list repeats. I tested every single one on this machine. 3 are dead or dying. 1 you literally cannot get into. And 6 earned a permanent spot in my stack. This is the audit the blogs never run. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 things. The 6 tools worth keeping, with their real free limits, read off my own screen, not the marketing page. The 9 to skip, each with the receipt for why. And a 30-second survival check that tells you whether any Google freebie is safe to build on before you move your work into it. Start in the graveyard, because this is where the lists lie to you. Tool 1, Gemini CLI, the terminal agent that made 1000 free requests a day famous. Dead for individuals since June 18th. The replacement is anti-gravity's command line. Different tool, different rules. Tool 2, Gemini Code, assist for individuals. 180,000 free code completions a month. That was the pitch. Retired the same day, June 18th. The consumer code review bot followed a month later. Tool 3, Firebase Studio. This one's still technically breathing, so read the red box with me. Signups, disabled since June. Full shutdown, March 22nd, next year. And all remaining data, permanently deleted. 3 famous free tools, all still on the lists, all gone or going. Now, let's talk about the ones that are actually alive. First stop, the famous one, Google AI Studio. Every list calls it completely free. Here's what actually happened when I sat down. Fresh account. I typed a 1-sentence prompt and hit run. Permission denied, 5 times across 2 models. Then the app opened a setup wizard titled Link a paid API key. Fine, I created a key. No billing, official free tier, it's right there on screen. Ran the prompt again. Permission denied. So on a fresh free account in my test, the playground would not run a single prompt without billing attached. And look at the official free quota table for the API itself. On my account, the flagship Flash models, 20 requests a day. The Pro models, Veo Video, Leria Music, 0, 0, 0. There are 2 genuinely generous RAWs hiding in here. The Open Gemma models at over 14,000 requests a day. And the Live Voice API, which is actually unlimited. But the headline, AI Studio is free. My screen says otherwise. Next, the Mirage shelf. Tools you're told to use but can't actually get. Disco, the AI browser, announced last December, and 8 months later, the button still says, join the waitlist. Learn your way, the AI textbook tool. The demo is open, but uploading your own material, the entire point, waitlisted. Jules, the coding agent, let me in and showed me real numbers. 15 free sessions a day. But a real run needs your GitHub, and there's a checkbox you should know about. Training on your public repo sessions is on by default. And anti-gravity, the new home of Google's free coding tools. It's a desktop app. This was a browser audit. So no verdict from me today. Just know its free plan is a weekly quota and Google won't publish the number. That's 4 you can stop feeling guilty about. Now, the 6 that earned their spot. Keeper number 1, Gemini Notebook. You might know it as NotebookLM. New name since July, same product, and the free tier is real and printed. 100 notebooks, 50 sources each, 50 chats a day, 3 audio overviews a day. My test. I fed it a source. Asked what changed in July. 1 sentence back, correct, with the citation pinned to my document. It answers from your sources, not from vibes. I've done a full deep dive on everything this thing generates. Podcasts, quizzes, mind maps. That video's on the channel. Link below. Verdict. Keep. This is the best free research tool Google has ever shipped. Keeper number 2 and the most underrated thing in this entire audit. code wiki. Point it at any public GitHub repo, and it maintains a full wiki for it: architecture pages, diagrams, a chat that knows the code base. I open the React repo, complete wiki, updated 3 days ago, pinned to the exact commit. Nobody wrote that documentation. It regenerates itself every time the code changes. No login, no caps published, free preview. The catch: public repos only, private ones are still behind a waitlist. Verdict: keep. If you ever read other people's code, this is minutes saved every single day. Keeper number 3: Stitch. You describe a screen in plain English, it designs the interface and writes the front end code. I asked for a plant watering app, dark theme. 2 minutes later, a finished home screen, plus a design system I never asked for. Color palette, type scale, the lot. And the export menu is the real story. Figma, code to clipboard, straight into a zip. The limit, from my own settings page, 400 credits a day, and my generation cost 3. That resets every midnight. Verdict: keep. This is a junior designer that works for free. 3 keepers down, 3 to go. If this audit just saved you from a dead tool, subscribe. I run one every week. Keeper number 4: Opal. One sentence in, an app that takes a topic and writes 3 YouTube titles. And about 3 minutes later, it had built the whole thing: input node, AI step, output page, wired together, visible as a flowchart I could edit. I ran it on home coffee brewing and got a finished, shareable page with 3 real titles. No code, no quota counter either. It's a labs experiment, so treat it as a playground, not production. Verdict: keep. It's the fastest way I've found to turn an idea into a working tool you can send to someone. Keeper number 5: Pomelli. The one for anyone who sells anything. Give it a website. It reads the site and builds what it calls the business DNA: the fonts, the exact color palette, the voice. I pointed it at a shoe brand, 2.5 minutes for the DNA. Then I asked for a fall campaign. It picked a real product of the site, wrote the tagline, and produced 4 finished on-brand ad creatives. Website to finished campaign, about 11 minutes, cost nothing, no caps published. One warning from my run: the sign up pre-checks the marketing and research boxes. Uncheck them. Verdict: keep. Small businesses pay hundreds a month for what this just did free. Keeper number 6: Flow, Google's AI studio for images and video. The free tier gives you 50 credits, refreshed every single day. And here's the part I didn't expect. My image generation, 40 seconds, gorgeous, costs 0 credits. The credits are really the video currency for VO. So as a free image tool, it's effectively unmetered right now. But Flow also carries this list's biggest warning label. 2 image tools you'll still see recommended, Whisk and Image FX, were shut down in April and folded into Flow. Anything people left in their Whisk libraries was permanently deleted. Keep, but with the lesson attached. Which brings me to the rule. Here's the 30-second survival check. Before you move real work into any free Google tool, ask 3 questions. 1. Is it a product? Or is it wearing the word experiment? Labs experiments can vanish with a blog post. You just watched it happen. 2. Are the limits printed anywhere official? If the quota is secret, like anti-gravities, it can be cut without notice. That has already happened once. 3. Is there an export path? Whisk users without one lost everything, permanently. Product, printed limits, export path. 2 out of 3 or better, build. Less than that, play. But keep your originals somewhere you control. Your 5-minute setup today. 1. Open notebook.google.com and drop tomorrow's reading into a notebook. 2. Paste any repo you depend on into CodeWiki. 3. Describe one screen you've been putting off into Stitch. 4. Give Pomelli your website and watch it build your brand kit. Every tool in this audit, the 6 keepers with their exact limits, the graveyard list, and the full survival checklist, is in the free Google 15 pack. Comment the word Google 15 and my bot sends it to you directly. Real talk, 90% of you watching haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. That is what keeps the lights on here. On YouTube, it's free and it tells the algorithm to send you more. Subscribe to support us. The free pack is one comment away. The word Google 15 or grab it at hyperautomationlabs.co/free/Google 15. Getting serious about AI tools? My paid beginner guides are linked below. The complete Claude Code Guide, the OpenAI Codex Guide, the Claude Cowork Sales Guide, and the Claude Architect Prep Kit. The builds behind these videos live on Instagram at Hyper Automation Labs. Here's what changed today. Yesterday, you had a list of 15 free tools someone copied from someone else. Now you have 6 that are tested, alive, and safe to build on. And a 30-second check that protects you from the next quiet shutdown. Google will ship another free tool next month. Now you know exactly how to read it. The next audit is already running. See you in the next one.